sign Larry Bird as a small forward on your NBA team. All right, next. Boop. Taking stock. I'm a little scared. I don't have anything to buy. What are we gonna buy? Oh, this is gonna be a cheesy one. But I got one. All right. I got 2 sells and a buy. So I guess I'll go with the buy first. A block. It's obvious. A block is the best block. Less tournament, less everything. We got to start positive. You better come up with a buy because you can't be negative all the time. We got a world where if you're negative all the time, people cry. But yeah, I buy the A block. I buy young wrestlers trying their best. And there you go. Sell. This is number 1. This is the real one. This is what the title is. I don't want to see ads or promos for promos. If it says CM Punk will speak at Collision, I do not give a fuck. If they say Darby Allin is going to speak on Dynamite, I don't give a fuck. If they say Cody Rhodes is going to speak on the Moon, I don't give a fuck. If they say Brock Lesnar is going to speak on Raw, I don't give a fuck. Now, it's okay to have promos. Just don't you dare act like that's a feature. Sid, do you have a buy or a sell?
Yes, I'm buying the Shayna Ronda feud.
Oh.
I was mediocre on interest in it until that interview segment. And that, for anyone who hasn't seen it, WWE put the video up of the interview back and forth, a sit-down interview for that feud. And it's like 9 minutes long, and it's good.
It's insane.
It's real good. And I am instantly invested and interested in that feud. Though I already told you it off air. I don't know if it's just because as an MMA fan who was in the UFC back in those days, back when UFC was like getting really, really huge.
Yeah.
And then I remember watching all the tough stuff and everything. So I know everything they're referencing. I'm familiar with it.
And even if you're not, the promo's amazing. The storytelling's amazing. I think that's what pro wrestling booking should be. I just think they hit a home run. Buy on that feud. Absolutely amazing. And if you're going to steal and repeat stuff, Ghetto, if you're going to steal stuff, that's the stuff you steal, okay, buddy? If you're going to steal stuff off WWE, that's the stuff you steal, okay? Not Jim Ross. That's the stuff you steal.
8-man tag matches.
No, Ghetto doesn't steal that. He gives that away. Tony's like, booking is hard. Ghetto's like, are you out of your fucking mind? Just put 8 random dudes in the ring. And they're like, yeah, but does that work? He's like, yeah, dude, look at the comments. Ooh, but a guy complained. And Ghetto's like, wait for it. And one guy rubs his nipples and goes, but it's Japan. And then they're like, but that won't work for us. We're in North America. And be like, no, just rub your nipples and say it's Japan and everything will be fine. Ghetto, are you sure? Tony books an 8-man match. Like, what the fuck is this? And he rubs his nipples, but it's Japan. And people are like, goddamn right, it's Japan. Goddamn right, it is Japanese style.
Terrible.
I think that's the one saying that irks me the most. As someone that's lived in Japan for 20 years, got permanent residence, retired, have multiple houses, and are going to probably start multiple businesses. Nothing irks me more than hearing some fucking stupid ass. I also work in manga and anime. Nothing irks me more than seeing some fucking stupid ass goddamn Westerner saying, but it's Japan. It makes no sense. Example, I poop on a plate and give it to you. And you're like, that's poop on a plate. And I say, but it's Japan and you like it? You're mentally broken inside. Because pick a random country, Sid. Not Japan.
Okay. Am I supposed to tell you the country?
Yes.
But you should give me more elaborate with these instructions. I thought you were going to do like a magic trick or something. Japan.
I said anything but Japan. Are you high on bananas?
Indonesia.
All right. And if I poop on a plate and say, oh, I don't like it, and I go, but it's Indonesia, you don't fucking like it. It's weird. It's weird. Everyone thinks it's weird. Japanese people think it's weird. People that live here think it's weird. Don't be weird. Thank you. You thought it was a magic trick? Like I was just gonna say Iceland, and you're like, "That's my
I
country."
don't know. I don't know. I didn't know what you were going for.
I should have guessed. I would have never guessed Indonesia. Was that the one that you had in your head? All right, pick
No,
someone
I
else
had
besides.
Japan in my head.
I said any country but Japan.
I know. That made me just think of Japan.
You're like, I can't stop
My
thinking
brain
of
was like
Japan.
anything but Japan. And then it just kept doing a bigger and bigger picture of Japan in my brain.
You're like Japan it up like it's never been Japan before.
And it would do like that sound like
All right. Let me see. I'm going to think of a country right now, and this is the last one. Then we're going to say goodbye to the audience. I'm going to think of a country right now, and you got to guess.
I still have buy and
Top of my
sells
head.
to do.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, but after your buys and sells, pick which country. I'm going to write it down because you know I'm going to forget.
Okay.
I wrote down my country. All right. What are you going to buy and sell, sir?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna sell the Logan Paul and Ricochet feud.
Really? I'm kind of digging
Yeah.
it. Why?
Honestly, I'm gonna sell Ricochet without a mouthpiece in general.
Oh, good point. Good point. Yeah.
He just. I'm sorry, I love you, Ricochet. It's very hard to admit, but you need a mouthpiece, buddy. Ask your girlfriend to do it.
Besides Paul Heyman, who do they have as mouthpieces? Because Paul Heyman's stuck with Roman Reigns.
I don't know. Get Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, he's not doing anything.
Yeah, he's not wrestling anymore.
I mean, he could be. I don't know. It's probably on some show that we don't watch. He's living his
Yep,
best
one
life.
of the women wrestlers.
It's not bad. I mean, I'm trying to think.
Look what it did for Dom.
Yeah. I bet you Charlotte would be a good manager. She could be like a four horseman
maybe.
type. It would be different than Dom Dom's girl. You know, Rhea Ripley. It would be different. Like I could see Rhea Ripley being like evil woman leader, and her being like Ric Flair. We dress up
but
nice.
if she is, then I want her only lackey to be what's his name? Short guy, Chad Gable, so that he could choose people for her.
It's not bad. Not bad at all. All right. You have any buys? Any more sells?
No.
All right. Before we start plugging everything, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and give us all the stars and hearts or whatever on all the platforms. We appreciate you. Thank you for helping us grow. What country am I thinking of? I wrote it down.
Right now, or when you wrote it down?
When I wrote it down. It's the same country.
Is it different now than it was?
I mean, don't fuck with my head. I wrote it down. It's the same country. Which country did I write down?
One of three. My first guess, America.
No.
My second guess, Iraq.
No. It is a country
My
I've been
third
to.
guess, Afghanistan.
No. Okay, guys.
Damn it, I knew it had to have been a country you've been to because Marines aren't that smart, but I don't know all the places you've been to.
Well, here's the crazy part: is that like you picked the most stereotypical places a Marine would go to. Like, well,
Yeah,
because
I figured that was the safe bet.
Iraq. You're like, I know this old fucker's been to all those places. I picked South Africa. Pretty beautiful country. I liked it. That was my answer. South Africa. So we are not magicians or psychics, but no, we are two nerds on the internet.
I never claimed to be unlike you.
What's that?
I didn't claim to be psychic unlike
I know,
you.
but
You were the one that wanted to do the magic trick.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't know. What if we knew? What if we were psychic and we didn't know? You got to test that shit out. It's kind of like you got to test flying out. Everyone says they can't fly.
Tried to guess.
What's that?
You didn't try to guess. All right, I'm thinking of a wrestler.
All right, you're thinking of a wrestler. Ibushi.
No.
A Taguchi.
No. You're not psychic.
No, I'm not.
It was Ray Ripley.
Son of a bitch! I could have got that on 20 guesses.
Yep. Well, you didn't.
We are not psychic, but we are two dudes that like talking about pro wrestling, and we're two nerds on the internet. Check him out at SidsLight for everything. He streams on Twitch. He does YouTube videos, horror reviews, and so much more at SidsLight. I am at KocoSports everywhere, and I do Japan stuff, writing stuff, nerdy stuff, wrestling stuff, and Twitch stuff.
What stuff?
So, I don't...
He does the Yokohama butt
You,
stuff.
I was gonna say, you said you weren't psychic.
Yeah, but we've all heard of the old Tiger Mask videos.
All right, YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening to this to anywhere else, cool. Hit me up on the Twitter machine and say, hey, I listen at KocoSports and say, I listened on this platform. And if you are listening on a different platform, give us stars, bananas, hearts, tens, fives, whatever the highest is. And follow us. That would be kind of cool, man. That'd be really cool, dude. All right, homework assignment for viewers. Which country am I thinking about right now? Go. With that, I am over. Hey, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.